Well guys, we made it back out here to finish tapping. It was a little off on the temperature. It's 22 last video, but the wind chill's 10, so it was kind of close. But we're out here, got about an hour of daylight left. We're at 39 taps, so let's see what we can get done in an hour. Got in here to where I ended 3 days ago, and apparently I didn't get that one in the tree far enough. See how it leaked out? It even leaked out almost around the top of it. So I'll have to get that one tapped in there a little tighter. And then we'll have to walk around and see if we missed any others. But first I'm gonna get to tapping this. I still have this, that line, all of that over there, this one over here. There's two other little ones down farther. Shouldn't take me too long, but we'll see. Well, shocker, it's now Saturday. 40 degrees-ish. It's really windy. I have an audience. But I'm still not done tapping. But we're up here at the top of the line. We're gonna go around to the taps that I have done and make sure they're not leaking. This one's good. With my gravity fed system, I find that like this one has sap sitting in the line. I find that if I don't have like this breather line, it won't go at all. Like the whole line will fill up and just sit there. So I have to have these on there so it can breathe and suck air down through it. Keep it moving. See, and then you have ones like this that is just not tight enough and it's starting to bleed down the tree. So you just come up and give her a little tap in. That should be enough. We'll have to check it in probably tomorrow. Come up and check them again. Make sure they're all tight. Alright, here you see this line. It goes around to that breather line that I showed you. I think I'm probably gonna have to make that a little bit longer because the tap sits right there and that is higher than the breather line. So I'm gonna have to bring it up so that when that line fills up, it doesn't just dump out the breather line. What it does is come around and then that pressure pulls on it and it pulls it. But see, like right here, it's got an air bubble there, and then it fills clear back up to right there. But once this line starts to fill up, it'll have enough pressure on it to push that out, and then it'll push it across this line, and then it'll go to those taps over there, and then just keep working its way down the hill down to the trunk line. Every once in a while we'll have like this long line or that one. That one I got baler twine on to help it because it's so long. I haven't had that one back up lately. Every once in a while this one will, but it only has these couple trees on it. But it all makes its way down there. Alright, so let's get back to checking these taps for leaks. This one wasn't leaking down the tree yet, but if you look right there, you can see the water drop. It's starting to leak out around the tap. So just tap them in. You just have to watch for it. It's still seeping a little bit right there, so I need to go a little bit tighter with it. Alright, we'll check that later and see what she did. Well, I got most of this left side over here done. Still have to do, there's some more taps down there, and then this right side. This right side doesn't have too terribly much. But I found some stuff over here I want to show you. For starters, it's finally getting warm enough, the sap's starting to move. Very, very slowly. Anyway, I'd say about more than half of these taps were loose. I'm guessing, what was it, Thursday when it was so cold that the tree got cold and it just pushed them out a little bit and leaked around them. But we got them tapped back in. There's one over here that was leaking. But first I seen this down here. I was like, okay, so did that T get cracked? Do I have a split on it? I got looking, and it's dripping out of here, running down the back side of this. Running. Then it runs down, goes around. I don't know if you can see that. Right there, that little bit of a shine, and then it drips off of there. So we got that one tapped in. I don't know if it's tight enough because that was a little bit ago and it's still leaking, so we'll give her another hit. Yeah, she didn't move. Oh, this one over here. That one still got ice on it. Oop. Right there. Ice. Alright, back to work. Alright, so I was talking about how that breather line up there wasn't going to be long enough. I wanted to make it longer. Here's the good. This one's a little exaggerated, but like the tap's here, and I've had it fill clear up to the tap level. So you want it to be a little bit higher than your tap. That way you can have your pressure build up on it, and then it'll push and suck its way down. Okay, you see that air bubble right there? This whole piece right here was full, but it's because this section right here doesn't have very much coming down it yet, and this piece right here was just sitting a little too flat. It was, well, you can still see the end of it kind of. But all I had to do was take this and pick it up just a little bit, and it readjusts it, and the bubbles are on the move. Well, they were. But once it gets pressure on it, see, and then you see them breaking up, joining and breaking. When that happens, that's because the sap's thinning out on the bottom, and it's getting going down to the main line. Okay, another thing to watch for if you set up a system like this, if you have this line, if it's not long enough or somehow it gets twisted, it'll kink, and that kink, you can get a, oh, where's that? The hole's right there. It'll kink and rip itself. So I'm gonna have to take this line off, put a new line on it. I'm not sure how that got kinked, but it did. Oh well, it happens. Here's another one of my breather lines. I'm hoping this will be long enough. I don't know. I might have to get a piece of string or something and tie it up so it's more level with it. I don't want them leaking. We need to get a little something to put over the end of it so bugs can't crawl in them too, but we'll get to it. Can't rush these things, right? Well, I found some squirrel damage right here on this, but this one isn't bad yet. I've had them chew right into it where it's open right into the tap, but I haven't found anything in the lines yet. Just that one so far. Let's hope that's it for this year. Okay, we got the ravine done here. Both sides all the way up. We still have that one tap up there we have to go up and fix the line on. Then we'll get that one tapped. But now we come to this side and we got to do this little one, and then there's one that runs up and then hits a few on the road. But the cows have been over here this past year and pretty much ripped apart all of that line, so that one's probably going to take me a bit to put back together and get cleaned up and get her did. Okay, so I'm down here working on this section the cows had ripped up, and I replaced all of this line and that line, and then I came over here to start working on this piece. I replaced that one and I restrung this one up, but then I got up here and at first I was thinking maybe like a fire-breathing squirrel or something chewed on it, because I mean it's all chewed up and it all looks stretched out and stuff. It's really weird. I thought maybe stretched, but now, because there's some stuff up here too, you might be able to see, looks like chew marks. I think a cow was chewing on it. So not only did they just walk through it, they decided to chew on it. Awesome critters. Alrighty, there's the last tap. Hopefully. Pretty sure I didn't miss any. But we got up here where the cows had broke down this one. I got the string that holds it up strung back up, which wasn't too bad. They just broke that knot off of there, so just retied that up. Got it all strung up. But I got here at noon. It is 5 o'clock now, and the sap's only been running into the tank down there for, I don't know, probably 3 hours now. So let's go take a look and see what we got down there for now. Well, with just a couple hours of run, and the first couple hours are pretty slow. It came up a lot since the last time I was down here. It's right there. If it keeps running like this and it doesn't get cold tonight, whew, I don't know. If it's there now and runs all night, it'll probably be up here somewhere, which is right around the 800 liter mark. I believe that's liters. Well, thanks for watching the video. Next step, clean out the trailer, get that ready to start cooking again, get that cleaned up. The next video is going to be cooking. If you like this one, give it a thumbs up. If you want to know anything, put it in the comments. But yeah, I'm running close to 100 taps. Shouldn't be a bad season. I don't think it's going to be a long season. It's been too warm for the time period. We should get plenty of cooking in this week though. It's supposed to be warm for 4 days, I think it was. So we can get those 4 days of warm in, and it's supposed to be cold the weekend. So again, thanks for watching. and I'll see you on the next one.